Peace, peace. Peace and power to everybody. Hope y'all staying safe out there, wherever you are in the world, man. Um, on here, I go by Iron Khan. That's me. And this is my morning rambles. If you're going to listen to this on the playback, would appreciate if you hit me a thumbs up. If you agree with me, put it in the comment section. If you disagree with me, put it in the comment section. It don't matter. I'm not sensitive at all. I like discussion. I like discourse. And this is why I'm here today. Let me start off by wishing my American brothers and sisters well in America. Today is going to be our elections, and this has been a rather, well, in my lifetime, one of the more contentious um, elections that I've had the displeasure of observing from where I sit down here in the Caribbean. And it's one that has fully pulled off the mask of tolerance and racial harmony. I mean, the mask always was slipping, and nobody was fooled by it if you were actually if you're actually au fait with the makeup of the Western Hemisphere and Black people. But this election campaign has fully pulled off the slipping mask of racial unity in America, where people didn't have to hide who they were anymore. And somehow I prefer that. And I'm not talking about just on Donald Trump's side. This is also the liberal side. The liberals also have this way that they feel entitled to Black people's votes, especially straight Black men who I see on social media and a lot of popular websites being trashed and shamed, even though Black men vote Democrat. For some reason, there's this preemptive strike against straight, especially straight Black men. And it's really strange. I just want to wish y'all the best in America. I don't know who's going to win tonight, but either way, I know Black men are going to be blamed. I want y'all to hold strong. I want my brothers and sisters in America just to stay safe, whatever comes. If you voted, I hope you voted your conscience and what's best for your family and for your country and for our people, whoever you voted for. That's not my business. Onward. Yeah, man. So old news, Deontay Wilder came out. This is very old news. This has been, I mean, in the YouTube boxing community, this has been all over. This whole Deontay Wilder media tour to explain why he lost his fight against Tyson Fury. This whole Deontay Wilder media lynching of Matt Breland. And Deontay Wilder has made himself an absolute fool. An absolute fool. I remember when he came out first and he was like, oh, I can't wait for the Tank fight and all this. So I'm thinking, oh, Wilder's out. Maybe they told him to try and hype the fight for them or whatever. Little did I know that he was just saying that because he was going to use the Gervonta Davis, Leo Santa Cruz card as his own platform night to start his ridiculous, venomous spewings against Mark Breland, against the state commission, and finding a way to absolve himself from his poor performance and his poor career, his inability to learn basic boxing. Deontay Wilder is suggesting that there was a plot that involved members of the Nevada state, or I don't remember which state, it's probably Nevada, whichever state commission that oversaw his fight. He's suggesting that there was a plot by the state commission members of Tyson Fury's team, and members of his team and the referee to bring him down. But we're not shocked. This is what Wilder does. Deontay Wilder, I told people a long time ago, I stopped supporting him because A, he didn't respect the sport of boxing. He didn't respect the spirit of the sport. And he didn't respect his opponents enough that he could resist from doing these weird preemptive strikes. You know, Wilder has a way of projecting himself, his own opinions on people, his own feelings, his own insecurities. So before they attack him, or he perceives that they're going to attack him at some point, let me attack them first. Let me call Dillian Whyte a peasant, even though I really should fight Dillian Whyte. Let me call Anthony Joshua a duck when this man didn't say nothing about me. Let me call Anthony Joshua a duck and a coward and a this and a that. Because Anthony Joshua's star is rising above mine, has risen above mine exponentially after he knocked out Vladimir Klitschko. Even though those two fights were fights you could have had because they were under the control of people who manage you, Deontay Wilder. Two fights meaning Klitschko and Charles Martin. Charles Martin was on a PBC and still is on a PBC, and Klitschko was managed by Shelly Finkel, who manages Deontay Wilder too. So let me call Dillian Whyte a peasant and send him text that I'm not going to fight him for 2 years. Let me call Anthony Joshua a duck and a coward. Because I perceive that they're going to attack me at some point. So let me get my word out there first. And the people that are managing me are gonna tell me, continue to do it. And as the old saying goes down here on the island, talk first, talk hard, and talk last. Because if you could talk first, if you could talk loud enough, and if you could have the final say, people gonna believe you. And the people that are backing Deontay Wilder, oh my God, they ran with it. Because the champ is speaking. And if Deontay Wilder says it, it must be so. It must be so. So yeah, Dillian Whyte don't want to fight me. He's a peasant. Why should I fight Dillian Whyte? He should fight somebody else, because I said he should fight somebody else before he fights me. Because I'm the final boss. Yeah, Anthony Joshua is ducking me. He is a coward. And he is this and he is that. Even though Anthony Joshua is out here unifying belts, fighting in large stadiums. Some, you know, when you listen to, I'm not gonna play the interviews. You can go to 78 Sports and even go to Wilder's Twitter. I think his Instagram has his little stupid video also. 78 did some interview, did an interview with him, which was just awful. I think barbershop conversations also. But you can go look for them. I'm not gonna link them neither. Because it kind of makes me uncomfortable. I don't know if I'm listening to somebody that has that is going through a mental breakdown at the moment. I don't know. And I feel uncomfortable listening to Deontay Wilder. I don't necessarily feel bad for him, but I'm not comfortable with listening to somebody ramble on like that. Deontay Wilder, years ago, I told people, this dude doesn't have the mental fortitude for this sport, because he's somebody who wants he requires people to love him and be loyal to him and just over and beyond. he questions why the media don't love me. He, throws in, of course, it has to be racial bias. No, they don't like me because I'm black. And then throws in the colorist bias. They don't like me because I am a dark-skinned black man. But it's strange because most of the champions that I remember were dark-skinned black men. No, it's just you. His video on Twitter that he did initially with the whole organ in the background playing and all kind of dumb shit. He even brings up the whole racial bias. Of course, you say a bunch of bullshit and you sprinkle in just enough racism in it and race baiting in it, and people gonna believe you. Oh, thief, what you did was what my people go through all the time. Of course, my people, meaning black people, go through all the time. This is why I don't like Deontay Wilder. You can't keep using black people issues. We're going through real serious issues. You can't keep using racial issues to explain away your issues. You chose to do business with Tyson Fury. You chose that. Excuse me, my phone was ringing. Deontay Wilder went ahead and continues on and just, goes into his whole spiel, of course, because it's the crutch that you lean on to. I'm a man who is immensely pro-black. I debate people. I teach classes on African history, continental, and I do African history in regards to the Caribbean. Teach people. So I'm well aware of the issues that we have. But I'm also well aware how people who are lazy in their careers can use it as a crutch to explain away their underachieving, their shortcomings, use racial issues. And that's what Deontay Wilder has done in his career. There are videos of Deontay Wilder always crying about people don't like me, why they don't like me, this and that. Very insecure, fragile ego type guy. Very, very. So he goes on now and he's now lambasting Matt Breland. Matt Breland spiked his water. That's Matt Breland, by the way, in my avatar, mixing up a special cocktail for Deontay Wilder. And he keeps going on and he keeps going on. Breland spiked his water. Breland was a disloyal trainer. Again, always bringing up loyalty. No, he don't want loyalty, because loyalty also, you want loyalty from people who are going to tell you the truth about your situation. What Deontay Wilder wants are people to kiss his ass. He wants, as I call him, Calvin Candy, Jay Diaz, outside the ring. Don't throw in the towel. Let me get beat to death because I want to look good on TV as if I'm a warrior. No, what we like are warriors alive to fight another day. And Jay Diaz didn't want to throw the towel in. Mark Breland cared enough about you, black man, and all this pro-black and this black and I'm this black, my people this and my people that. You stole Mark Breland's dignity by allowing Shelly Finkel to chew out that man on the ring apron after the fight. Y'all stole that black man's dignity when you locked him out the dressing room. You stole that black man's dignity when you threw him under the bus. And you robbed him of his job and his dignity when you fired him. And now you're out here besmirching the man's character. There has to be some kind of slandering the man in the public, calling into question his professional ethics. Poison you? That could be attempted murder. Can somebody please get Deontay Wilder's after fight drug test to see if any traces of poison was in the system, or did Mark Breland use some new ninja assassin serum that can't be traced? Did Victor Conti create something new? Some new cream or clear, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, disappointed. I'm not shocked with Deontay Wilder. That man is who he is. Deontay Wilder is a fraud. And Deontay Wilder is how he is because of his fans. His super stands, I should call them. Because I've had people on my life tell me Mark Breland is the reason why Deontay Wilder is like this. He can't teach Deontay Wilder. No, it's just that Deontay Wilder don't listen. This is a man who said, I don't need to learn how to box. I just need my power. The power. The right hand. So how are you going to teach somebody like that who has already shut off their ability to learn, to absorb any information? You can't teach somebody like that. And it's weird where Wilder got where he got, won the belt with Breland. But now he lost his first fight. All of a sudden, Breland is disloyal, right? He won his belt with Breland, had his defenses with Breland, lost the first fight. Breland is now the fault. But when he was winning, there was no thanks from Mark Breland. JD is all in the pictures. This is pro-black Deontay Wilder. You chase away the black man. You keep Shelly Finkel, who apparently couldn't even do a contract correct to ensure you get a third fight with Tyson Fury. Couldn't even do that. That's not surprising. Shelly Finkel is a dude who plays with contracts anyway. Remember with Anthony Joshua, something was always wrong with the contract. Could send back a contract in time. You see something wrong with the contract, send it back. Shelly Finkel couldn't. It takes a week to send the contract back. Sounds like Shelly Finkel. Go back and look at the whole Anthony Joshua saga. And Shelly Finkel playing with contracts. Always. Something always wrong. So here we are again. You can't even get a third fight with Tyson Fury. I see people like Stephen A. Smith talking about, oh, it's only fair he give Tyson give him a rematch. Fair. This is about contracts. Joshua was trying to be fair with you, that you even admitted that he was offering you more money. I guess Joshua didn't duck you after all, right? Whatever, man. Deontay Wilder is an insecure fool. And the people that are backing him up and are giving him platforms, not challenging him on his words, not trying to engage him in conversation, just allowing this man to spew all his venom against Mr. Breland, all these people, Breland and Kenny Bayless. He said Kenny Bayless was drunk in the ring. What is this man talking about? No, you were drunk. You were drunk from all them goddamn fists Tyson Fury was putting in your fucking face, boxing you all in your mouth, punching you all in your head. Kenny Bayless was drunk. You looked drunk when Tyson Fury was putting you on the ground. I heard Wilder said he was getting himself together in the 7th round. You weren't getting yourself together. You were being hemmed up on the turnbuckle. And Tyson Fury was using you like a friggin', goddamn, like a heavy bag. What a shame. Tyson Fury is about to fight Ajit Kabayel, the dude who picked up the EBU title after Kubrat Pulev, I guess, dumped it or whatever. So Anthony Joshua, again, is fighting better competition than anybody else. Kubrat Pulev is better than Ajit Kabayel. And Deontay Wilder ain't fighting nobody. Deontay Wilder fighting himself. So no, I'm incorrect. I think Deontay Wilder has the toughest competition right now, himself, because he has to deal with his own ego. Wilder's competition right now is bigger than Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua's together. He has to fight himself. But if you spent enough time working on your own ego, you wouldn't have this breakdown right now. You spent all that time tearing down other fighters, calling into questions other people's characters. That's right, Black. That's right, Black. Hey, Black, if you want to get on, let me know. Deontay Wilder has the toughest fight right now, and that's against himself. He has to deal with that. Fury fighting Ajit Kabayel, AJ fighting Pulev, none of them tougher than Deontay Wilder's ego. And right now, his ego is winning. His insecurities are winning. His mental fragility is winning. That's why you didn't want to walk out in front of 90,000 people in Wembley Stadium. You couldn't deal with that kind of pressure. Now I see why you didn't want to travel to go fight Anthony Joshua. You couldn't deal with that. Appreciate you, Black. Thank you very much. And I don't feel sorry for Deontay Wilder. I don't feel sorry for him. Because I don't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Black or somebody else said, Deontay Wilder is calling people thief. But bro, you stole from us too. You robbed us of Undisputed. You robbed us of a lot of things. You robbed us of that. You and your team. You could have been something great, but instead you chose to be a celebrity. You want to be a celebrity. You want to be a star. That's why you used to always talk about Mayweather and these people. You want to be a star. You want to be a celebrity. You don't want to be a great boxer. You don't want to be an all-time great. You just want people to know Deontay Wilder's name. That's why you didn't like Anthony Joshua. That's why the people around you, all your stands, all these clowns on YouTube who just backed anything you said. That was a problem with them and Anthony Joshua. That Anthony Joshua had star power. Anthony Joshua had star power and he had achievements. You had neither. You won your one belt and you were satisfied with that. And you didn't move again from there. But anyway, I'm going to get off, man. Y'all have a nice day. Again, to my American brothers and sisters, whoever you voted for, if you voted or you didn't vote, if you did vote, I hope you voted for the best thing for your people, for your family. And let me say again, neither of these parties have a right to the black vote. Neither of these parties have the right to the black vote. I'm not an American, but I'm well aware of American history when it comes to black people. Don't let nobody shame you. Y'all have a nice day. Peace.